What are the pros and the cons of living in Rockwall, Texas? That's one of the most common questions that I get from clients that are looking to move into the area. So today we're going to look at Rockwall's good and the bad, and you're going to want to stay to the end because some of the cons will not only surprise you, but can actually cost you money. Now, if we're just meeting, my name is Jaime Resendez. Welcome to the DFW Homeowner YouTube channel, where you'll find real estate information that no one else is sharing with you. All right, so let's dig into it. Rockwall's located on the east side of Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and it takes a little bit over an hour to get to downtown Fort Worth. Now, if you're trying to get to downtown Dallas, give yourself at least 35 minutes. A lot of it's going to depend on the traffic. And if you need to catch a flight at the DFW International Airport, give yourself at least 45 minutes. Now, one of the biggest reasons that so many of our clients place Rockwall on their short list of cities to consider is because of the economic outlook. The city of Rockwall at this point has really taken on a life of its own. Given that Rockwall is one of the fastest growing cities in the entire Metroplex, you have a lot of investment going on into the city. Rockwall has done a phenomenal job of incentivizing major employers into the city. And beyond that, it continues to approve large developments for builders to come in and build some incredible housing. You have some of the top builders across the country in Rockwall right now building incredible real estate. Now, the second thing that really appeals to our clients is the recreation scene. You have plenty of parks to choose from, miles and miles of hiking, and of course, you have an incredible lake lifestyle. A large portion of Rockwall actually borders Lake Ray Hubbard, which essentially makes Rockwall one of the most outdoor-friendly cities across the Metroplex. So if you're somebody that needs to be outside, this might be a really good option for you. Now, another big pro to Rockwall is the school system. The schools in Rockwall consistently outperform its surrounding neighbors and many of the schools across the entire Metroplex. So if a dependable and high-performing ISD is important for you, again, Rockwall might be a good option. Now, given that I'm a real estate professional, there's certain things that I am not able to get into when it comes to schools. So I'll link a lot of helpful resources down in the description for you to check out. And by the way, if you're finding value in this video, let me know that you're here by commenting Rockwall down in the comment section. Because now we need to talk about some of the downsides. What are the cons of living in Rockwall? Well, one of the first cons that comes up in our buyer discovery call is the cost of living. The housing in Rockwall is a little bit higher than the rest of the DFW Metroplex, especially when you factor in how far out Rockwall is from downtown Dallas. Now, there's three reasons for that in my opinion. First, the higher real estate prices have to do with all of the new builds in the area. In most instances, new build homes cost more than resales. So when you have a lot of new construction homes available, which Rockwall does, it's going to skew the prices up. Now, the second reason for higher real estate prices is because of the ideal location. People pay a premium for this type of lifestyle, more specifically the lake lifestyle. This type of recreation scene cannot be found in many areas across the Metroplex, so there's more demand here. And the third reason prices are a little bit higher in Rockwall than a traditional suburb that's this far away from Dallas is because it has developed its own economy at this point. We mentioned it earlier, at this point, Rockwall has reached critical mass, where it's developed its own economy that's self-sustaining and doesn't really need Dallas. Yes, it's nice to have a big brother right down the street, but it's not a necessity any longer. So now let's look at con number 2, and that is the traffic situation. Rockwall traffic is something that is baked into the cake, and you just have to deal with it at this point. Rockwall's one of those cities that even when there's no reason to have traffic, you're gonna find traffic. Now, as mentioned earlier, the dependency on Dallas is not as high as it once used to be, but there still is an element of dependency. So that means that there's gonna be a lot of commute from Rockwall into Dallas. Thus, in many occasions, that huge bottleneck that's known as Interstate 30 can be a huge parking lot depending on the time. And don't count on public transportation getting you anywhere because that's not an option in Rockwall. Now, the third downside of Rockwall is the extreme weather. Whenever we're talking about extreme weather in Rockwall, we're talking about extreme wind. That will most likely be paired with a ton of rain. Now, with a ton of rain, it's not uncommon for that to convert into heavy hail. And from time to time, if hail is not enough, then you can expect some tornado warnings. Now, thankfully, most of the time it stays at warnings, but it's good to be aware. This type of weather does happen, and while you can't prevent it, you can prepare. One of the simple ways that I encourage all of our clients to do that preparation is to make sure that you're adequately insured. Make sure that your house, your car, your belongings are all insured. Now, overall, the reason that so many of our clients go with Rockwall over all the other cities is because of the school system, the incredible recreation scene, and also the huge economic outlook. All these new construction homes that are going up are being sold every single day, which is why we at the DFW Homeowner YouTube channel give Rockwall a 4.1 out of 5. Now, if Rockwall has piqued your interest and you want to learn more about the city all the way back to when it was founded, check out this video right here. Or if you're ready to check out some Rockwall real estate, check out our list of preferred homes linked down in the description.